In the environment, we have Buffalo's Goo Goo Dolls, and they have a new release. It's called The Boy Named Goo, and they're here to play a song. It's called Name.
We're on, dude.
Oh, we should play?
We're on, dude. Hello, Canada.
Turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose get tossed along the way. Letters that you never meant to send, lost and thrown away. Your name. Scars are souvenirs you never lose. The past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Get to be a star. Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? Grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. The reruns all become our history. Your name. Tell me your name. Tell me your name. About you all the time, and I don't need the same. It's lonely where you are, come back down, and I won't tell me your name.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Y'all roll. No kidding.
Sort of a lower gravitational thing here on the chairs. So that sounded different, eh? More this acoustic, low-key version of the song?
Out of tune.
Out of tune, oh my God.
It's like a Goo Goo Doll light, sort of, you know?
Hey, okay, I'll introduce you. This is Johnny, Mike, and Robbie, the Goo Goo Dolls. So this was a surprise for me to listen. Oh, do you need?
No, it's cool.
Okay. Just sort of throw it.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll hold it here.
We'll make more.
The album cover, babies and cats and a boy named Goo. I was expecting like something fun and sweet, but in actuality it turns out to be like a searing collection of angry songs about isolation and frustration, social commentary.
Yeah. It's pretty, kinda, isn't it?
Yes, it is pretty. Yeah.
Nice
Pretty,
cover.
you know, little kid.
Okay, I'll form this
Jam on his
into
face.
a
right.
question. The song Flat Top seems to be the most searing. You're disemboweling Western civilization, pointing at like the tube, tabloids, and people that keep quiet.
Yeah.
How do you function in the world?
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
Ignore everything.
Disembowel it. if you will.
Disembowel it.
Yeah.
So that's the way of keeping sanity, ignoring all that effluent, that excessive noise.
Well, I think everybody is so bombarded by a 1,000 different TV channels and a million different things to read and everybody is subdivided into their little teeny groups, and it's so weird, you know, because we have these everybody's got these blinders on that they have to,
Yeah.
you know,
Function
now.
in society.
Yeah, it's like you can only stay within your own little niche, you know, and sometimes you got to poke your head up and look around.
You watch TV though, don't you? Like you ignore
Only
it?
really late at night.
Do you watch like with an analysis, a critical and sort of a critical eye on what you're seeing?
Yeah, sometimes whatever catches my eye. But the thing is, I swear to God, the remote control and the Walkman are the two most evil inventions ever. Because the Walkman ended conversation completely, and the remote control.
But you can be
just,
in a soundtrack to your own film.
Yeah, right, exactly. But the remote control destroyed everyone's attention span, because you're like, and like a successful night of channel surfing is going through 3 or 4 hours of watching TV without ever seeing a commercial.
Yeah. So, I love some of the commercials. It's like JoJo the Psychic. Yeah. You were talking.
The only authentic psychic network.
I was reading something where you're talking about process versus outcome. You emphasize the root, like what you do, as opposed to like we're going to be like this big successful band.
Yeah, right.
You're more interested in the road.
You can really drive yourself crazy. I mean, we've been a band since 1986, and you can really drive yourself crazy by having your goal be for you to be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't happen, you're miserable constantly, and that's no way to go through life. So I mean, you just set short goals. Sell more records than the last time. And
Did you go through, like, you've been together for 9 years now, did you ever go through like a 7-year itch type thing? Or it was almost like...
It's been a pretty long 7-year itch. Been itchy. Yeah, a lot of talcum powder over the past few years.
Okay, what is the reality behind Lance Diamond, the person that sings your cover tunes except for this album? Who is Lance Diamond?
Lance is a lounge singer in Buffalo, and he was on 2 of our records, and we did the No Alternative soundtrack. I don't know if you guys got that up here in Canada.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But he sang the Stones' "Bitch" on there, and I mean, the reality of Lance.
We've done a lot of things with him over the years.
Yeah.
Is he like an unmined treasure type thing?
Definitely.
Yeah, well, he could probably run for mayor and win
Buffalo
in Buffalo.
star.
Yeah,
Great.
Definitely a huge star in Buffalo.
and he's a really great guy.
Will you ever take him on the road?
We have in the past,
Yeah.
actually.
cool.
He played here at the concert hall with us, actually.
Wow. Is he really showy like Lance Diamond sounds very
yeah.
showy?
Unbelievable. Well, if you're ever in Buffalo, you should stop in the Elmwood Lounge and see him.
Yeah, well, I go to Buffalo, and then I feel like I got to get out of there really quick. Last time I was there,
Tell me about it. I live there.
we got robbed, and at 10 o'clock, they shut everything down in the drugstore, and you can only buy things out this little slot.
out of the little window.
Yeah.
Well, hey, what do you want?
Okay, you've
It's
described your career in 3 stages: drunk, hungover, and sober.
Yeah.
So which phase are you in now?
This is the 4th phase where we're thinking about getting drunk again.
Do it all over again.
Start all
okay,
over.
that sounds good. We're going to show your video, only one. Are you happy with it?
It's okay. I don't think anyone got the little Catholic shtick that I kind of put
The
in
boxing, that was
there.
fairly
Did you get
overt.
it? Did you get? I mean, but then there was the guy dressed up as a nun beating me senseless with a yardstick.
That's
you know,
right.
Which,
Okay, well, here it is. The Goo Goo Dolls, they are playing Lee's Palace tonight in Toronto, and they're only staying on the East Coast. So No tour across Canada for now, but
Till July.
maybe July.
Right.
This is only one, the Goo Goo Dolls.
You may remember the Goo Goo Dolls were our guests here in the Much Music environment this past Friday. Later that same night, they performed at Lee's Palace here in Toronto, and the Much cameras were there.
We talk a lot of
You can really drive yourself crazy. You know, I mean, we've been a band since 1986, and
Yeah.
you can really drive yourself crazy by having your goal be for you to be huge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if it doesn't happen, you're miserable constantly, and that's no way to go through life. You know, so I mean, you just set short goals. You know, sell more records than the last time.